Guess what, Jeremy?
My Georgie! I
My
don't
Jeremy.
know. My Georgie.
It's showtime, Jeremy.
They have no clue why we're even saying this. It's just another one of our crazy things in our crazy relationship. George's thing now is, my Jeremy!
My Jeremy.
My Jeremy! And now I go, my Georgie! My Georgie!
Happy Thanksgiving, you guys. Hope you guys all had a blessed Thanksgiving with your family, with your fur family, with friends, family, whoever.
Fur family?
Fur family.
Were you petting my head today?
Fur family counts. We decided to do a live on Thanksgiving versus releasing a video. And Jeremy wants to sing you guys a song.
We're doing a live because we haven't had enough time to actually record the gift card video yet.
But it's coming.
We're doing it tomorrow.
We are going to
Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to record it. It'll actually be released Saturday.
Yep.
So we're looking forward to finding out how many thousands of dollars are actually on those cards.
Crazy. The ones that are wrapped, that are still wrapped in the cardboard, I want to know if those those are real.
You know what all of the people out in the YouTube world are thinking right now with
What
all
are
of
they
those
thinking?
Ultra cards?
Alta?
No, Ultra. They're thinking, all I want to be is like George. All I want to be is like George. What rhymes with George?
Not much rhymes with George, unfortunately.
Not aboard. Not a s'more.
Not a whole lot.
I just want to be like George.
No common words that rhymes with George.
It's a little rough. But they do. They want to be just like you. All those Ultra cards. All I want to be is like George. All I want to be is like George.
Like me?
I don't want to be bored. I don't want to... Wait, I do want to score. All them gift cards from Ultra.
Ultra.
I want to be like George.
Ultra is the remake of Ulta.
Maybe
Bigger and better.
I need somebody's name from the chat.
All right, let's go with Amy.
What rhymes with Amy? I got you. All I want to be is like Amy. All I want to be is like Amy. That's her name. It's not the same as Georgia's, but I want to be like Amy.
Ooh. Turkey Cheese at $5 said, let's sing about her chihuahua, Mia.
What rhymes with Chihuahua?
Well, her chihuahua's name is Mia.
What is it?
Mia.
What rhymes with that?
See ya?
All I want to be is like Mia. Wait, I am like Mia. All I want to be is like Mia. Not a sesame seed not Jeremiah. I want to be like Mia. I need another name. I need another name for it.
How about Betsy?
Betsy?
Betsy.
What rhymes with Betsy?
A good one. I'm not good at this. Like,
all I want to be is like Betsy. All I want to be is like Betsy. I don't want a wetsy, the Betsy, but I want to be like Betsy. All right, I need another name. Tried to trip me up with the Betsy, didn't work.
How about Barbara?
Barbara?
Barbara.
Seriously, what rhymes with Barbara?
Barbara.
Okay, I got you. All I wanna be is like Barbara. All I wanna be is like Barbara. Remember, don't smoke Marlboros.
Thank you, Colin.
Georgia's got a big old scar. I wanna be like Barbara. How's that?
That was pretty good. You're better than I am.
You got another one for me?
Let's go with the guy's name.
Okay.
How about Ryan?
What is it?
Ryan's in the chat. Ryan. Thank you, Helen.
All I wanna be is like Ryan. All I want to be is like Brian. I don't want to be out there always crying. I don't want to be in here dying. I want to be living life like Ryan.
Remember the one time you were crying, though? Thank you, Tracy. Back in the 8th grade around Christmas time.
When I got my
crying.
Sega Genesis.
Jerry was
I
crying.
unwrapped my Sega Genesis, my 16-bit Sega Genesis.
And started crying.
Yes.
Right.
I have emotions, George. I'm not the stone wall you are.
You do? Men have emotions?
Did I get a name?
Barbara, thank you so much.
We did Barbara.
I know, but she sent a super chat. How about another guy's name? Arthur. Let's go with Arthur.
You're trying to throw me off. All I want to be is like Arthur. All I want to be is like Arthur. Walking through my Walmart, dropping them farthers everywhere I go. I want to be like Arthur.
I got one. Thank you, WP Kelly. How about just turkey?
Turkey.
Today is Turkey Day. Let's go with turkey.
All I want to be is like turkey. All I want to be is like turkey. Gobbling all around.
Beef jerky.
Gobbling all around. Lurking. Trying to get away from everybody with a big old smirky. I want to be like turkey.
That's great. Thank you. Give it up for Jeremy. Give it up for my Jeremy.
You know what? The jerky would have been better to run with turkey for sure. For sure.
Now,
For sure.
if you don't, thank you so much, Adam. Now, if you guys don't like turkey, but prefer ham instead, let us know in the chat. Turkey versus ham, or maybe even neither.
That would be a good thing for us to find out for sure. Turkey versus ham.
Did you have turkey today?
The little bit of sandwich meat that you had left, which you know how I like my turkey. How do I like my turkey?
He likes it shaved.
Shaved. So when they ask you thickness, like if you want a 1, a 2, a 3, shaved, it just melts in your mouth.
It does.
And then what we'll do is we'll take Swiss cheese and we'll put that shaved turkey, and we call it just a turkey roll. We'll put it in Swiss cheese and then
just
eat it.
No
as
bread.
A roll in Swiss cheese
With no bread.
Baby, it is hot.
You getting hot in her?
It's hot in here.
Okay.
Now I got this.
A lot
hoodie.
of people are saying turkey. A lot of people are saying ham. A lot of people are saying beef. People are saying neither. A lot of people are saying both.
Beef stew.
They don't discriminate. They like both.
It's hot in here.
Paula or Sue had peanut butter and jelly today. You know, I had
Did
neither
you have
today.
That too?
I
you
had
haven't
neither.
Even eaten it. You had Chipotle. You had leftovers Chipotle.
I had leftover Chipotle with chicken. So I'm gonna be hosting Thanksgiving for my family Saturday.
So our Thanksgiving today.
Ooh, old man says bacon. Bacon's good.
Are you aching?
Real
Yep,
good.
Yep. For some bacon. Yep. So our Thanksgiving today has literally just been. I think we were working online till we took it easy.
It's been a chill day for us, and that
Very
was the
chill.
whole plan, was to take a day off
and just
count our blessings, to just enjoy this
other.
Time off and each other's
time
company.
off. Enjoy time off. That's what I meant. Not each other.
It is a holiday. We watched a movie beforehand.
8-bit Christmas.
Pretty good.
8-bit Christmas is
Thank you,
awesome.
Helen.
Was
literally, it on Netflix?
No, that was HBO Max. We just finished it, and it takes you back to your childhood with the Super Nintendo, which that was the arch nemesis of what I wanted, which was the Sega Genesis. But it's because my older brother Chris had the Nintendo, so I wanted the arch nemesis. Was the Sega Genesis.
Thank you, Mooney.
Some of it, we were just like, we did that as kids. That's exactly what we were doing. So if you guys
had a Nintendo growing up, the trick to get the game to work was to blow into the cartridge, which no one knows why, but it always did the trick.
Did the trick.
So if you missed the first, if you missed the
if you want to get a Nintendo game to work for you, blow it. If you want to get a man to work for you, Good luck.
If you missed the opener where Jeremy was singing, I revealed that Jeremy cried in 8th grade during Christmas when he opened up his Christmas gift, and it was not a Nintendo.
Well, George asked, she's like, did your family take family recordings like on the movie of everything on Christmas? And I told her, I was like, yeah, actually, my family has video of me crying when I got the Sega Genesis, like screaming. Like,
so Jeremy was ugly crying. He was ugly crying on camera because he got his Sega Genesis.
8th grade.
In 8th grade.
Crying. It was like, I'll never be bad again. I'll never be bad again.
I'll do everything you ask of me.
So then had to get a paper out just so I could afford a game. So I beat Altered Beast, which is what came with the Sega Genesis that night. And then I was like, I got to get a new game. The cheapest game was Super Hang-On, which was a motorcycle game, which just wasn't that great of a game. But you know how many papers I had to deliver just to pay for that game?
I remember growing up, our very first game console was the Atari.
Yep, that was what was in my house too.
Ping pong game or whatever that game was called. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Pong. Yes. Pong. That's what it was called.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So, George, did I happen to tell you that I love you to the moon and back?
Not in those words.
Oh, what words did I use?
I think you said
might have used about Pluto. I love you to Pluto and back. Mars.
No, it was another planet. It was another planet.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what we should have the chat. We should have all of our YouTube family guess where we are. Because it's obvious we are not at home in Wooster. Mm-hmm. We are not in the studio in Worcester, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So we are somewhere.
Aw, praying for you, Els. Thank you so much.
We are somewhere in the world. But I'm not sure where we're
Maybe
at.
We're on that planet that Jeremy was describing other than the moon.
I'd like to be all over that planet. But there is, look at all the,
Thank you, Cheryl. I see
some of this really looks like it's from a storage unit.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I think probably half and half is.
You know what? I think if I pan the camera, do you think I should pan the camera so they could see, the decorations over there?
You can if you'd like.
Which, by the way, we are going to get into Thanksgiving. We definitely are.
Thank you, Mary Ellen.
Okay, George, tell me when.
Okay, Jeremy's going to pan the camera over. You see the icicles hanging and the ginormous stocking. Didn't you post a 15-second story with that stocking last night?
Not yet. I didn't do it.
Oh, you haven't done that yet?
Okay, you ready? Okay. Tell me one.
There's one stocking, and now we have two stockings, and then the tree.
Baby, why
icicles hanging.
Why is one stocking filled with stuff and the other stocking is nothing?
One is a little chubby. One of the stockings is a little plump with goodies.
Whose stocking is that?
Thank you, Turkey Cheek. So obviously the one that's filled with gifts is mine because I've been good this year. Jeremy clearly has not been good at all this year. So his is like the thin braille stocking.
Stop right there. Is that good?
That's good.
Let's be very, very clear. George has not been good this year. No, not whatsoever.
But that was my stocking, the one that's like busting through the seams.
Thankfully, Santa isn't the one filling it for you.
Wayne says he loves Uranus. He loves that planet.
It's a good planet.
It is a good planet.
That is a good
planet. Have you ever been?
No, I have not. That was very awkward for you to ask right here. You should
hang your lucky drawers next to the stockings.
Maybe my lucky drawers would get filled. Because my stocking sure isn't.
Oh my God.
That's so for sure.
Funny. A lot of people in the chat are talking about their first game consoles and like which games they still have, and we're going down memory lane.
How much fun to get all the family together for Thanksgiving or Christmas and pull out the old game consoles and play, which George and I, we have a it's called a mod. It's called a modded Nintendo Wii. It has every single original NES game, Atari game, Nintendo game, all of it. It's TurboGrafx. It's all on there. It's modded. And so we have every single original game, but that's at the house in Wooster.
And that was something that you busted out on date 3.
Date 3, definitely did.
That's how he hooked me in.
Yeah, we played Just Dance, and
I got to see this Vanilla Grandpa's dance move. And thank you, Kevin. And that's when my heart was like, doo, 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 doo.
I thought date 2, you told me date 2, she grabbed my hand on date 2.
Date 3. It was
date
date 3.
2, you grabbed my hand at Denny's. No, Perkins. We were at Perkins.
We're on we left.
And
Perkins.
you grabbed my hand and you squeezed it 3 times. You went 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Now, in my world, whenever I had my kids and we had to be quiet, we were in church or anything, I'd take my kid's hand and I would go, I love you. And they knew that. And so we're on date 2 and she squeezes my hand and goes 1, 2, 3. And I look at her and I say, what?
You're like, I do that with my son.
I was like,
are you doing Morse code right now?
Like, are you trying to tell me something? It's like, are you trying to tell me something? Because that actually means something.
Well, what happened was we were leaving Perkins and he holds my hand.
Let me tell you
something to you.
Let me tell you something. Shoot,
So
I can't even do it.
So, okay, again, date 2, he grabs my hand, starts holding my hand. And in my head, I'm thinking, moving too fast.
Yeah.
Moving way too fast. And that's what it meant. Moving too fast.
No, okay, so
holding hands on date 2 is moving way too fast.
Days ago, she just told me finally, she was saying, I like you. 3.5 years later, she tells me that she was trying to send me a secret signal that I like you. But she's telling you, oh, he grabbed my hand moving too fast. Moving too fast? You didn't think it was too fast when we went in the car afterwards.
Moving
and left.
Too fast.
And left. Went our separate ways and left.
Oh, it's funny.
So, all right. Did they guess where we're at?
Yeah, a lot of people are guessing either my family's house or my new rental property.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So here's one of the crazy things. Should we tell them where we're at? We might as well, right? We are at George's investment property. And do you want to tell them the absolutely crazy thing that happened? Yes.
So I want to say I got the keys to the property on the 3rd. On the 3rd of, you have something on your eyelash. I have to get it because it's driving me nuts. On the 3rd of this month.
Oh, hold a second. You have something on your lip. I have to get it. It's driving me nuts.
Don't even.
Still no.
I just realized something. Why are we both wearing blue?
Because we do that.
We didn't even plan this.
We do it all the time without knowing.
So what were we talking about?
The crazy thing that happened. You got the house.
Yeah. Okay.
November
and so
3rd.
my furnace decided to take a dump right before Thanksgiving.
But last weekend, wait, we're not even at this weekend yet. This is Thursday, right?
But the previous week before that.
So I was able to limp it along, basically in a nutshell. I was able to limp it along. We lost all heat. I was able to fix it enough to limp it along.
Thank you, Richard. Yeah, he somehow Jimmy rigged it.
And then it completely and totally just is dead.
It took a dump skis.
And it was cold. So we went to my place in Wooster for the live stream on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Then I came back here to work on some projects on Monday, and I told George, I'm like, it's gone. It's gone. And our initial quotes for getting the furnace up and running, we couldn't even get a tech out until November 30th.
November 30th. That would have been next week.
So we're going to talk about least thankful things on Thanksgiving, because a lot of people, you're going to talk about thankful things, and we promise we will with you. We want to know what you're thankful for. We're going to share with you what we're thankful for, but we like a little bit of creativity and fun in it.
Thank you, Marilyn.
We want to know first, and we're going to do a little bit of fun with a quiz today too. But we now know first some of the things that we're least thankful for. And one of the things that we're least thankful for is when furnaces completely and totally right before Thanksgiving.
Right before the holidays, and as soon as I get the key. And a lot of you would agree in the chat that something that if you've had a furnace replaced and you know the cost of it, something that you would be least thankful for is a furnace that dies on you during the winter season.
So here's the crazy
during the
part.
holiday season.
So I asked George, I'm like, okay, I'm getting quotes from companies that won't even come out till the 30th of November. And George calls her real estate agent, and her real estate agent's man works with other guys. And we had an incredible guy come out and literally saved the day. Now for 2 nights, we had no heat.
So Jeremy's survival skills kicked in.
Hey,
and
I know how to stay warm. I know how to stay warm.
And he came up with this idea where, I'm going to do this, and this, and then we'll be fine. And it was like a little adventure.
But
trying to stay warm for 2 nights.
Here's the funniest part. It was yesterday I texted you, right? We have an electric fireplace here in the house, and neither of us, not even once, thought to plug it in and turn it on. Nothing. I text George and I'm like, I cannot believe how dumb we are.
Well, your thought was to get the oil heaters. And then I said, how about turning the oven on? Because there's a gas oven here in the kitchen. And he goes, no, it's not that cold yet.
So we got oil heaters, and which those oil heaters, if you guys have used them before, they're the most efficient, and they get hot, like really, really
You
hot.
almost burned yourself.
I did burn myself. I burned my leg, but that's my own fault for trying to make chestnuts roasting over an open fire. That was not a good idea. I was trying to sing the song and live it. And
Teresa says Survivor Man Hale's edition.
So here we are. We're closed in one room and actually having a great time. We really did.
We made the best of it.
Oh,
that's for sure.
It was a great time. But neither of us thought at any point in time we actually have another heater. There's a heater here. The place is furnished. There's a heater. Well, we've been furnishing it
slowly.
So there's a heater here, and never once did we think to turn it on. But nobody could come out and save the day. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Joe McCracken.
My realtor pulled some strings and begged for favors, and Joe was able to come out and save the day.
So amazing. Joe McCracken came out. He owns Kraken Mechanical. And Joe came out yesterday and went above and beyond.
That's a good one, Georgiana. Something to be least thankful for.
Absolutely went above and beyond, put in the brand new furnace for us, had to flue it out the side of the house because the house dynamic and makeup is just so difficult. And yet he still made it work and went above and beyond. He was here till 8:30. And so while we are
right here for 6 hours,
while we are least thankful for losing a furnace, even though we did make the best out of it and we did have a ton of fun, the heat is back up, and the only reason,
thank you, Jaden Sonic Channel,
the only reason is because of Joe McCracken. And you know what, guys, if you can find him online and give him an incredible review, or if you need any HVAC, Joe right there, that's Kraken Mechanical, Joe McCracken. This guy is the man, the myth, the legend. And thankfully, Joe actually saved our Thanksgiving in all reality.
Yeah, and I'll be able to host
Saturday. So we actually
I was on the verge of canceling Thanksgiving this year.
We actually thought there was no way, and I told her, I was like, you know what, just go ahead and tell them.
We might have to go to Golden Corral.
I said, we'll just book tables at Golden Corral for the family on Saturday because we can't even get anybody out here till the 30th. And so she actually thought, we both thought we were just going to go to Golden Corral, take everybody out. And Joe, I'm telling you, this guy is the McCracken, okay?
Release the Kraken.
He released the Kraken, and he saved our Thanksgiving. If Joe is out there watching, Kraken Mechanical, Joe McCracken, you are the man.
He is the man.
Find him online and leave him a 5-star review. He was absolutely incredible. Took care of us every step of the way, explained everything,
Mhm.
and went above and beyond to make sure that we had a happy Thanksgiving and trust that he's had a happy Thanksgiving as well.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
that was tremendous. Losing all heat, even though we made the best of it,
Mhm.
and then Joe coming back in and making
Saving
sure
the day.
he literally saved the day.
Yeah, a lot of HVAC companies were backlogged because of the holiday season, and
If
pulled
you
through it and made it happen.
if you need an HVAC guy, do you think I should share his number? You think that's okay?
Yeah, I
right?
think that
Okay.
I think that might be his company number.
It is. It is.
Robbie with Get Swamped is in the chat, says Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much,
Robbie.
So if you're in the Ohio, Cleveland area or Cleveland, Akron area,
Like in the northeast part
And,
of Ohio.
like I even asked Joe, I was like, hey man, how far will you go? Will you go down to Florida? You know, because we've got property obviously in Florida as well.
Mhm.
And he goes, well, you know, kind of Cleveland, Akron is where I'm at. If you need an HVAC guy, Joe is the man right there. Joe is the man. There's his number if you need anybody. We know we have a ton of Ohio fans, and this is a good guy, and would love to continue to promote him.
Gosh. Nancy Wheaton says, I'm least thankful for gravy, especially dried gravy.
Dried gravy. All right, so let's get into
That's funny.
Let's get into some of the least thankful things that are a part of life. Okay.
Yes.
I actually.
Yes. Let's please do.
I have an example right here, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Okay. I am. You know, there are a lot of funny things in life, but I'm least thankful for people who open up packages like this instead of normal people.
Across.
Instead of normal people who open it up like that.
Guilty.
And then you
Guilty
can actually
as charged.
close it. But no, because it's opened like this, because it's open so randomly, or a lot of times the things in the house will be open a slit right down the side or diagonal this way,
Yeah.
or honestly, shark.
I do
It looks
that.
like a shark came up and bit it, or I don't even know sometimes.
This was done in the movie theaters. What movie did we see?
Sometimes I literally have to repackage everything. Call me crazy, but this is one of my.
I'm guilty of doing things like diagonal in the corner.
This is one of my least thankful things is when people open up packages instead of normal, like the top, like I just did. Because then how do you even, so this is what I have it in the cupboards like this to try and keep it sealed.
No.
That's what I've been doing.
Jeremy, let me teach you something. You just fold it like this.
Oh. Look at that.
And then I have a ton of chip clips.
She teaches you something. She teaches
Let
you
me
something.
teach something to you.
So there you have
All
it.
you do is just fold it like this.
Yep, still air's getting in right in through there. So that's one of my least thankful things.
You want to know what one of my least thankful things is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is when you complain about the way I open up packages.
Ah! Okay. All right, I got that. You know what one of the people in the chat's least thankful thing is?
What?
They're least thankful that we don't have zip-up hoodies yet. But
least thankful, or
they're least thankful that we don't have. They're upset. That's what it comes down to, is that we don't have what the hell zip-up hoodies yet. But
so the zip-up hoodies are one of the products that you have to unlock.
Okay.
So you have to sell so much merch and prove to the company that you've got sales skills.
Yeah.
And so we've gotten to the point where we unlocked that product on Teesprings, and it's coming to you soon.
So here is the link. Okay. Here's the link for all the hoodies and for all the t-shirts and the merch. I'm putting it in the chat right now. You may see zip-up hoodies as soon as tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So we've already designed them.
Tomorrow afternoon.
We've already designed them. By tomorrow afternoon, evening, Black Friday, you should have zip-up hoodies. There should be at least some, and some of the products will be released, and some other ball caps, trucker caps are coming, and some other things as well. So I just put that link in the chat.
Yeah, the trucker caps. Not sure when those will be released. They have to be approved first by Teesprings.
So we're working on it.
Yeah, so just keep checking our merch store.
But zip-up hoodies,
we'll make an announcement as well once they're available and they're on the shelf.
Zip-up hoodies are coming at you. They are definitely coming at you. You know what other things that I find
Thank you, Tricky Cheat,
that I'm least thankful for in life?
Ooh, merch that dogs can wear. I don't know if Teespring carries dog merch yet.
I don't know either.
If they do, we haven't even gotten to that level to unlock that product yet.
You know what? You know another thing I'm least thankful for? shorthand texting. You know what I mean?
Like
like LO no like LOL WGHT.
oh, like BRB.
What's BRB?
Be right back.
Okay, I have no idea this
How
entire
do you
language.
not know?
You have no idea. First of all,
OMG, Jeremy. Do you
So,
even know what that means?
first of all, I have to learn an entire language of Arabic with her. So I have to learn that language. Then I have to learn a whole nother language of texting shorthand.
Get with the program.
And then
Everybody's doing it.
what's the craziest texting shorthand that you've ever sent me? Oh wait, we can't repeat that on. Forget it.
I say things like Avi.
Share with me. All right. So, anyways. All right. What about you, George? Anything
Becky
else?
says she's the least thankful for the pounds that she's packed on. Nobody likes that. That's
Well, that depends. I mean, there are people that actually like that.
Sure.
There are people
Yeah.
like if you're working towards Guinness
Look,
Book of
Gina
Records.
even put LMBO, Jeremy.
What is that?
Jen put SMH.
Shut.
SMH. Shake my head.
Oh, I was gonna shut.
Do you know what
Mr.
LMBO
Hales.
is?
It sounds like a problem. Sounds
LMBO.
like a problem males have. Is that a venereal
It's kind of like
disease?
LOL. Laugh my butt off.
Not sure.
Well,
Not
you know
sure.
now. You
Not
know
sure.
now, Vanilla Grandpa.
All right. Anybody else? Some of the things that you're least thankful for. What about you, George?
How about WTH?
It better be what the Hales.
It is what the Hales.
That reminds me of another thing when people use too many hashtags, like hashtag two, hashtag many, hashtags, hashtag what the Hales, hashtag OMG, hashtag my, hashtag Georgie, hashtag.
I don't use hashtags too much.
Really? Hashtag blocked? Have you ever heard of that
you
one?
do. Thank you, Mike D.
Have you ever heard of hashtag blocked?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I
so
have.
you do use hashtags.
I don't use it, but I'm very familiar with it.
Okay,
Thank
so
you,
you're
Karen.
familiar with hashtags. You use them in the emotional pool
Shadow
of the
Gray
moment.
says your Vanilla Grandpa is showing. Psst, excuse me, sir, but your Vanilla Grandpa is showing.
Well,
Marilyn Raby Sucks Dry Gravy sent $5. Says I'm least thankful for people that don't leave spare tires for trailers.
Marilyn Raby, there were two spare
or-
tires in that trailer.
Or the lip for
Oh,
the,
you know what? There wasn't. I took the spare tires out of the trailer because I didn't sell Brian the spare tire. I took the spare tire. It's in the
for
other
your other
trailer.
trailer.
Yep.
Interesting.
Roxanne's least thankful for being sick today. That's no fun.
Oh yeah, a lot of people in the chat seem to be sick with COVID.
Well, at
And
least
that's no
they're
fun.
sick, but they're having fun with us. So that's a good thing too.
Yeah.
That's a good thing
Hopefully
too.
we can bring some Turkey Day cheer your way.
Turkey for me. turkey
Elaine
for
says
you.
TTYL. What does that mean?
George, you talk to yawn. La, 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 la.
You know what TTYL is, right?
No,
Talk to you later.
that's not what you
Did you
use
used to have a pager?
That's not what she uses it for.
Didn't
when
you
she
used to have a
sends it
pager?
To me.
Not me. Sent $5. Thank you. Didn't
That's
you used to have a pager?
like in 08.
Yeah, a lot of those acronyms were sent and back in the pager world.
Okay, here's
Some of
another
them.
thing. Here's another thing.
Okay.
Advice from people who have never been in the same situation forever. For example, I've been single my whole life, but let me give you some relationship advice.
Let me tell something to you.
Let me tell something to you. You've been single your whole life. How are you going to tell me anything about a relationship whatsoever?
Or
Or YouTube.
When
When channels tell us you should do this on YouTube.
or when people try to tell you how to raise your children when they have no children.
That's another one.
That's another one.
Or people try to tell you how to raise their children when their children are in jail. That's another one. Like, let me tell something to you. Like, no, your kid's in jail. I'm okay. So there's about a million things out there, right?
There is. Thank you so much for the $20 super sticker, Natalie.
Or here's the other thing, like with all of the gift cards that we found, so many people have said these people are shoplifters in this unit. They're scammers.
I
They
even
were
thought the
scamming.
same thing. Like the ones in the cardboard. I was like, I wonder if those are stolen. But then I kept thinking, like, who would steal
But once you get
a
into
gift
the
card
unit,
that's not activated?
once you get into the unit and you see how much money they were spending, and the money's here and it's brand new here.
All the clothes
So-
with the tags on it.
So it's people giving advice or making a statement, which we appreciate the statements, but everybody going, oh, they're thieves and it's stolen and you have to return those because they're stolen. How
Where
would
would
you
you return
know?
them?
How would you ever know
Right.
if a gift card was stolen? I mean,
And
my
even
goodness.
if it was stolen, they wouldn't be activated, I don't think.
So we just kind of shake our heads at those kinds of things. People who give you advice that have no idea, or people who tell us how to run our business, but have no concept of how to run, number one, a business, or number two, how to manage money, or number three, how to manage employees, or it can go on and on and on and on, right?
Mm.
But people who give you unsolicited advice when they have no experience, which we love getting advice.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we want advice from people who have lived it and have experience and can help you grow, right?
Christine, thank you so much for the $4.99.
I do have some advice for the viewers.
Okay.
A little early Christmas gift for you.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
all the blacklight sales going on right now, right? OLIGHT has their own as well. This is the most expensive one that I have right here. Oh, this one's the
Is
pen.
this one the pen? Oh no.
This one.
This one's a slim pocket.
So this one is the pen. You can receive up to 50% off right now on
Oh my
OLIGHT.
goodness.
That's the knife.
It's called an oak knife.
It's an oak
It's
knife.
an oak knife, you guys.
And that one, actually, I think I'm going to need the oak knife to open this Warrior X. So the Black Friday sale, we've been telling you because so many of you guys ask about the tools we use. And so we love.
We love.
We love the OLIGHT because the product is so good. As I was at the auctions this week, it was so funny because I saw multiple people at the auctions with OLIGHTs as we were going through all the units.
Beverly wants me to ask you, what does the acronym WWGD means?
What would George do?
Bango, I think so.
Okay, so you have to be very careful because the O knife
You mean the oak knife?
The oak knife is very sharp, and it actually comes with an oak token. So it comes with an oak token. And so OLIGHT up to 50% off of everything. And I'm going to give you a link that will get you there. So here's We Like Coins.
Ooh.
And OLIGHT has.
Is that a holiday token?
No, it's
just an oak knife.
a knife token.
Nice.
So I'm going to take this thing is so sharp too. I love it. If you could open that, I'm going to give them the link and because we want to help them save. So here is, I'm going to give you a link to your OLIGHT. The sale is already running. Okay. And this is the biggest sale of the year.
Cool.
Biggest sale of the year that they do. And so many of you guys ask, how do I get one? How do I get one? How do I get one? We have links in all of our videos. We do use them religiously. We absolutely love them. And
it's nice and light.
This knife is so sharp.
It is nice.
So
can you shave your beard with that or your neck with
I
that?
just shaved this morning for the live stream, but I probably couldn't be careful with that. So here's another favorite.
Thank you, Soup Freak. It says least thankful for being 45K in debt. Wait, 45K and $10. Me and my super chats. I tell you.
All right. Here's another awesome one. This one is great for all of you guys who have firearms, but this one's great even if you don't.
Are we opening up all of these?
I was gonna open up the Warrior.
Okay.
So here's the Warrior X, and it can be mounted, and then also it's tactical. Yeah, the oil so it doesn't rust, and it's tactical. So like I've given. You see this here.
Oh.
So I've given my daughter, my oldest daughter, Chelsea. Chelsea has one of these.
So this is an O weapon.
So it is. It's exactly that. So this one is going to George. And so George will have one. And if anybody ever does anything right in the eye or right in the eye.
Oh, that looks like it's going to hurt.
So this one is the Warrior X. And again, up to 50% off. I'm going to give you guys the link one more time. So this is some pretty serious stuff, and the quality is so good.
Yeah,
and
OLIGHTs
the
are
discount,
awesome.
the discount right now.
Thank you so much.
The discount right now is huge, huge. When we've been caving multiple times, George and I have been caving.
It saved us.
Sorry for blinding you, but this is
I don't know what's more blinding, that OLIGHT or this rock.
Hold a second, let's find out. Woo! Sparkling right back at me. Which there will be an entire video on that rock. There absolutely will be an entire video. But you guys can get these up to 50% off. They're incredible. I'm going to give you the link one more time.
Get on it. Get a loved one in OLIGHT. They will love it.
So up to 50% off. Gave you the link, gave you the code, and then I got you some other things as well. But this is the most important thing when I'm not with you. That
to use that as a weapon.
You're gonna, or you could up. I know you love the uppercut. Mama gonna knock you out. Mama gonna knock. Let me something shoot you. Whatever you keep saying. I don't know.
Let me tell something to you.
We've been watching Happy Feet and repeating Robin Williams.
Yeah.
So
we watched on when the thermostat or when my furnace went out and it was freezing. We watched Happy Feet 1 on the first night, and then Happy Feet 2 on the second night to get us through the cold.
It was fun. It was definitely fun. Okay. Other things you're least thankful for?
Oh, geez. Least thankful for. And we all know that during the holidays, everyone is doing last minute shopping, and with last minute shopping comes traffic.
Actually, I'm thankful for traffic right now, specifically red lights. Why? Why red lights?
So Jeremy likes red lights because when we first started dating, I said, hey, we should kiss at every red light. So he's like, oh, I'm thankful for red lights.
So there are a lot of red lights in this area where we're at, which we still haven't quite disclosed where we're at. And I keep telling her, I'm like, man, I love it here.
Love being in the city.
Love being in the city. There's red lights everywhere. Is that a red light?
Where?
Maybe I can see it right there through the window.
No.
That's the flashing red light.
That's a flashing yellow light. He's colorblind.
All right.
He's a little colorblind.
Another thing that I'm least thankful for, with everybody Christmas shopping, everybody is out there and they're buying gifts. Overstuck stickers. You can never get the stickers off. Ever. Especially if you're at a thrift store, and then people are going to come to my house and they're going to find out how cheap I am. They're going to find out I get everything from it. Wait, hold a second. I don't buy anything. Storage units. Oh, forget it. You know what? It's storage units for me. But thrift store stickers, those can be a pain. When you're reselling and the sticker's on there, or if a thrift store slaps a sticker on something and then it rips off like on a board game cardboard or something and destroys the value.
There's a trick to that.
Okay, what
to
is
getting
that?
The stickers, and actually Adventures with the Hudsons taught me this.
Okay.
Is you take like a blow dryer or one of those like heat guns, and then you melt the adhesive and it scrapes right off.
Much better.
Yeah.
Definitely much better. All right. Kathy says stickers use undo.
Oh, yeah.
What's undo?
Kind of like a Gugon, maybe?
Is it Uno plus a D? Uno plus the D. No. That sounds like something. That sounds like something completely different.
Yeah.
Okay. So other things that you guys are least thankful for.
Yeah, let us know in the chat.
I've got another one. Facebook game request. Not only Facebook game requests. What about if you don't forward this email message?
31 years. That's awesome, Michelle. Thank you for the $5.
What about if you don't forward this email message? Your death and ultimate peril is going to happen. But if you do, God's going to bless you with millions of dollars.
Oh, the chain emails.
The chain emails. How annoying are those?
Definitely least thankful for chain emails. And when someone hits reply all.
I honestly think you're still not married because of that chain email you didn't forward back in 2008. That's what I think.
You think that's what?
That's what I think it is.
Why I've never been married. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
We're working on that. She must be. She forwarded. See, here's what happened. She forwarded me one of these messages.
Was,
let me something to you. Wait,
it's let me tell something to you.
Let me tell something to you. So she finally fully worked.
The OLIGHT.
The heat from the OLIGHT would take those stickers off. Did you ever forward those emails?
No, I have not. Tim Alexander came up with a good one. He said he's least thankful for robocalls.
Oh, yeah.
And the, the scam text messaging.
Yeah.
So a lot of the calls have stopped, and now you get a lot of scammers text messaging you. Definitely, that's a good one. Least thankful for that. Thank you, Irene.
I'm getting them from overseas, like random, like not just
from a different country.
Other countries they're coming in, and it's telling me it's like this is from another country. This is messed up. I'm like block, busy block, busy block.
There is a national block number which seems to work.
You still get them though too.
Not really, not as much. It's the national block number where if you call this number,
okay,
it'll register your number to be put on the do not call list.
Okay, I'm gonna try it right now.
It works for me.
What's the number?
Write this down if you guys want to add your number to it. It's 888 382 1222. Again, it's the national block number. So you call that number and it registers your cell number, home number, whatever line.
National do not call registry. For English, press 1 now.
I want one.
The National Do Not Call Registry is brought to you by the Federal Trade Commission.
Okay.
Please note that if you have previously placed your number on the registry, you do not need to register again.
Okay.
To verify if your number is already on the registry, press 1. To register you must be calling from the number you want to verify.
I am.
If you are not, please call back from that number.
I'm definitely
visit
calling.
our website at donotcall.com.
Okay.
Beginning with the area code, please enter your 10-digit phone number.
Okay.
I feel like I've gotten less of those calls. Somehow they get through text messaging.
December 13th, 2018. Most telemarketers are required to stop calling you.
I'm getting them like crazy, and I've been on there since 18.
Is that what it said?
It said I've been on there since December of 18.
Huh. Yeah, a lot of them are getting tricky. Maybe there's a better number that we can call. If you guys know about it, let us know in the chat. Share with us in the chat.
That would be good. That would be good as well. That would be good. What about negative people with negative attitudes? Are you thankful for them?
Those negative Nancy's out there?
Like the negative people that watch our videos and be like, those are all stolen gift cards. Or the people who watch our videos and go, that's not real. Like somebody literally put on one of the comments that I staged the entire gift card video, which is 3 videos. So I staged it. I planted all the gift cards. I planted all the new stuff in there. Do people even understand what it would take to do that?
We are definitely least thankful for those no-sayers and non-believers, but we're also thank you for the view.
We love the view. But the insanity that must go through their mind. I'm at a live auction. There are, I don't know, there's probably 20 witnesses.
A lot of people say that the storage auctions are all a faux.
It's because we make money. And they go, oh, no, you can't make money because they didn't. They didn't make money because they bought garbage. They did it wrong. It just drives me nuts. But we are very, very thankful for every single view that they hate on us. Yes. So that's always fun, right? But the naysayers that go, oh, this can't be real. And yet here we are. We strike it again and again and again, unless it's the rock unit. Did you ever notice that nobody said I staged the rock unit? Not one person ever said, this is fake. This is fake. Not one person ever said it was fake. The rock unit. Jeremy just spent $500 on boulders.
On rocks. But rocks add up. Rocks aren't.
I gave him all the conky.
You ever... What is Conky going to do with them?
He's going to land like a rock star.
Okay, that's why he got him.
That's
because
why
he landed like a rock star.
You think I wanted to haul him? I was going to break the springs on the trailer.
Would it make for good landscaping though?
Yes, and
'Cause
now that we
people-
have a new
people
warehouse
will go to
space.
like Home Depot and buy stones and rocks.
Well, that's the thing. This
for
mental
landscaping.
dude was actually stealing them from everybody's landscaping.
Oh.
And nobody said, "Oh, those are all stolen rocks. You need to take those back." But with gift cards, apparently you have to take
You have
those
to
back.
Take those back.
Like, how am I supposed to know where this rock was stolen from? But nobody said it was fake. Nobody said take
Not
it back.
one naysayer.
Not a single one. What about job applications? Have you ever put in a job application? Step
I
one,
have.
what do you have to do?
Put your name.
No, upload your resume, right?
Oh,
Step
you mean
one,
online or in
yes,
person?
online. Everything's
Okay,
online.
online. Well, sometimes I've had to apply online, and then when I go in for the interview, I have to fill out a paper application. So every place is a little bit different.
Well, here's the crazy thing. Usually, step one, upload your resume. Step two,
Correct.
re-enter everything
the
that's on your
information.
resume. Insanity.
And
Who
then when
came
you get
up
called
with
in
that?
for an interview, enter that same information on a paper application.
Again and again and again.
But
and
we don't have to worry about that anymore because why?
fun employed, baby.
Unemployed.
Fun employed, living it up with OLIGHTs and ripped up
and rocks and units.
rocks and units. What about when you're trying to plug something in, but another plug is covering all the plugs? Like even on a power surge strip or something, like one plug is too fat and it covers 3 plugs, and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't take this.
Or all of the outlets and plugs are upside down.
Like they are in this house. It's insane.
Please thankful for that. Outlets that are upside down.
What did I just say that yesterday or today? I'm like, who
This
puts
morning.
every outlet upside
Upside
down in
down.
a house? Like I have to go through every single outlet and flip them over so that we can, because certain things, I'm going to show you why I said that. I'm going to show you why, because we're prepping for her nieces and nephews.
Yeah. So there was a like a snowman nightlight that he found. Was it in a storage unit or something?
It's in a storage unit. So upside down, you cannot use this snowman nightlight.
Right,
upside
because
down.
if you look at the prongs, one is the fat, the thick, the wider
Exactly.
prong, and then one's the thinner one.
And I want this for the nieces and nephews when they come over this Saturday. And I was like, this is
They
crazy.
couldn't find an outlet.
I couldn't find an
where you
outlet
could just
that was
plug
the
it
right
in
way.
right side up because everything was upside down. Tricky Cheese sent $5. Says, have you two ever heard a dog having a resume? My dog has one for animal actors. I believe it. I've never seen one, but I believe it. Thank you so much for the $5.
Probably make dogs upload the resume and then type in all the
And
information
then use
as
their
well.
little dog paws
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
to write everything out. Yeah.
What about doctor's appointments? Like you have a doctor's
Oh my
appointment.
goodness. I've had back-to-back nonstop doctor's appointments since I came back to Ohio, which was in May.
And we still have more.
And I still have more coming up.
I have a major one Tuesday.
And all
Major
of my doctors are with the Cleveland Clinic here in Ohio. And so that's one of the reasons why we're not back in Florida, because I have all these doctor's appointments.
Until the 16th, then we're done with all the appointments, my appointments and your appointments, which you have many more than I. And then we have appointments together.
I have more in January.
Then we have to come back
we have
in
to
January.
come back because I have more in January.
I got a pretty big one in January too.
Andrea Woods, she gets it. She sent $5. Says, I have upside down plugs too. It drives me nuts.
Least
Thank
thankful
you.
for upside down plugs.
Yeah.
What about doctor's appointments? And your appointment is
the
at
annoyance is real with upside down outlets.
8:20 a.m. is your appointment, right? Let's just say 8:20 a.m. It's 10 a.m. Still haven't even seen a nurse yet. How crazy is that?
Oh, my sister went to the ER, got there at 3 p.m., didn't get home till 3 a.m. They didn't get her into a room until like 1 a.m. in the morning.
Deborah Peterson wants to see your ring. Although there is a full video coming out. You are going to see it, and you are going to see what's happened. And
so I'm going to let you guys wait to see that video.
There will be, that video is coming out. You are going to be a part of that part of our lives. And so many of you have championed our relationship, and so many of you are encouraged, and frankly, you feel hope because of our relationship together, that we did decide that that was something that we were going to share with you guys. And there are private moments with that as well, but there were some moments that we wanted to share with you publicly.
Mm-hmm.
And they still are saying, live stream the wedding, invite us to the wedding.
And we've talked about it. We've talked about just setting a phone and letting it
we
live
know
stream.
it will not be we can right now say it will not be an open invitation to the wedding. There will not be an open invitation. Even if you've seen other YouTubers do that before, there will not be an open invitation to the wedding.
Thank you, Shirley Harris.
We have discussed just setting a phone in a certain spot and just letting it roll to where it's not distracting. Nobody's talking, looking, anything. It's just a part of, it's off to the side. And we still don't know if we'll be doing that or not, but we're thinking about it. It's something that we have talked about.
We've talked about it. We're thinking about it. We'll see what happens.
What about when you get a zipper, you get a zipper on and your fabric gets stuck in the zipper?
Oh, or my hair.
Or your hair.
My hair gets stuck in the zipper. That is the worst.
Hey, there's some worse things than that. Trust me. There are some worse things than that. I'm just throwing it out there. What about when
Definitely something to be least thankful for.
What about a 5-foot receipt that's taller than you from CVS when I go to buy one thing?
I love those things.
Yeah, I mean, you can use it as a scarf. George takes her CVS receipts and wraps it around her head. She's like, look, I'm an Egyptian mummy. Yeah, these things happen all the time. Or have you ever been in the bathroom and you're pulling on the paper towels? Like, you've seen the paper towel dispensers, and it actually shows you pull right here, right? And it shows you pull right here, and then you do, and all the thing does is rip and it doesn't pull out. You follow the instructions.
I don't think that's ever happened to me. Maybe you're just paper towel challenge, Jeremy.
I'm challenged with a lot of things. That could be one of them for sure.
Jody says all of her outlets are horizontal. I have a couple here too that are horizontal.
That is challenging as well for anything that needs to be up.
Because our house was built in 1928.
I was going to say back in 08, but it was back in 28. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Yeah, that would be crazy. But getting your hair or your skin stuck in a zipper.
No. Becky said she had her ear stuck in a zipper when she was a wee little lad.
That would be bad. Have you ever made a call to somebody and they're like, oh, please stay on the line. Your call is important to us. And 45 minutes later, you've been listening to a flute solo?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Your call is so important to us.
All the time.
45 minutes later, I bet I'm important. I bet. What about people who wear headphones all the time? Even when they're not exercising, they're not on a plane, they're not talking to anybody.
You know who does that? We know someone that wears headphones all the time.
How annoying is that?
It doesn't bother me.
Me either.
It doesn't bother me.
Me either. I said me either. Me either.
What else are you least thankful for?
When you go into a public bathroom and you go to close the door, and then you know how the lock's supposed to slide into a piece?
Yes.
When they don't line up, where the lock's up here and the slide-in piece is down here, is like Mission Impossible. Like, whoop, 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 and you're sitting there, you had one job. One job.
First world problems over here, because in other countries they don't even have privacy doors, right?
Well,
it's like one common communal area.
In Japan, it's part of socialization. You go to the bathroom together. So like when I was in Japan, you pay to go to an onsen, and all of the toilets, it's in a trough all around. You sit on a little bench, and it's socialization. It is their socialization and their culture. And then you bathe together, you go to the bathroom together. That's the way it used to be. Even I have my Bible degree, I have my master's and all of that. Even in ancient Greece, the bathroom was community time. It was social time. They were seats lined up together. And so that's why I always say that potty time is private, or potty time is party time and not private time. So historically, potty time has actually been socialization time in history. Here in America, we other cultures still view it as socialization. And here in America, we go potty time is private time. And Jeremy goes, potty time is potty time. Let me something to you. Something. Did I get it wrong again?
You nailed it right on the head.
What about when you drop your phone in between the car seats and the center console?
Oh, that's the worst. And you know what's even worse?
What's that?
When you drop your phone in the toilet. Has anyone ever dropped their cell phone in the toilet?
I guess that happens in your private time, doesn't it?
Yes, because I'm notorious for putting my cell phone in my back pocket.
Did that one go in the toilet?
No.
We just got her the new Samsung Z Fold 3. This thing.
So
oh
you have
my
no hold
goodness.
before you unfold it. Show them how it like works like a regular phone.
Okay, so here it is. It works like a regular phone, and there. So you have a full screen there.
So it's like your regular phone.
That's a regular phone, and then
if you want to up it up a notch to a bigger screen, bam.
So then you open it up, and then you open it up to this bigger screen. And then George works on thumbnails, and this is just incredible for a YouTuber when you do.
It becomes a mini tablet.
We do everything on our phones, so this is huge for us. And then you've got all the amazingness of the cameras. So what I've been doing, I put HBO Max and I put Netflix on her phone, so she works on it. I watch stuff, which I love, and NFL on Yahoo Sports, so I'll watch the NFL on Yahoo Sports on the phone. I love it.
This one's the 3rd generation, so this is the 3rd year that they've come out with this.
It's
because I remember when my mom and I went shopping to get my mom a new phone, and that was like 3 years ago, and that one was out, and she's like, "No, that's too big." But I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. So I'm waiting to see what iPhone's going to come out with.
I wonder if they'll try and match it or not.
Maybe.
Samsung is always up in the ante. Always.
Again, this is the Samsung Fold 3. This is the 3rd generation.
You want to have a little fun? We talked about what we're least thankful for. You want to have a little fun with some Thanksgiving trivia?
Sure. But a lot of people in the chat have admitted that they too have dropped their phone in some type of liquid or the toilet.
I was just thinking like the car, it's down in the console, and then you put your hand.
And especially when you're trying to drive in.
So you're driving, you put your hand down, and then your phone is ringing. Yeah, and then you get it, and then it slips out of your hand again, and it goes back down with the Cheetos and the Fritos and the.
Only that would happen to Captain Fumblenuts over here.
Oh, absolutely.
It's never happened to me.
Absolutely. So how about we do a little bit of Thanksgiving trivia? So we'll do some trivia, and then we'll go into things that we are extremely thankful for.
You want to do a couple trivia questions?
Yeah, we could do a whole lot of trivia questions.
All right.
We can do a lot of things. You know why? Because we fun employed, baby. But
we ground.
Before we do, let's give them the link again for the hoodies and the t-shirts and the hats and all that, because the zip up hoodies are coming. So here's the link again. Mm-hmm. If you go, oh man, the link's not working for me. Some people have messaged and said the link's not working for me. All you do is go to YouTube, go to the channel, What the Hales. You have to enter in the channel. And then in the channel it's videos and it's community, and you click on store, and that's where you find all the merch.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So let's get to the Thanksgiving quiz.
Who's ready for a little bit of a Thanksgiving trivia?
So let's do this. I'm going to ask you questions.
Okay.
And you have the ability to phone a friend. So you have the ability to ask their help. Okay. And we would expect that they are the geniuses. Now we have one rule. No Google. Wait, you know what? We have 2 rules.
Who's going to monitor
no
that?
Siri.
Thank you, Robert Brunswick.
3 rules. No Alexa.
So I can't hop on the Googler or the Google machine but you guys at home, no one is monitoring you. So
whoa.
Thank you, Shirley.
Whoa. Do you want me to love you to that planet and back or not? All right.
Well, you said I can phone a friend, and is anyone in the chat?
You can phone a friend in the chat. Yes. Okay. So here's the deal. Question number 1. You can use their help. Okay. Question number 1. How long was the original, the numero uno, let me tell you something. The first Thanksgiving, was it A, 1 day, B, 2 days, C, 3 days, or D, 4 days? How long was the original Thanksgiving? 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days? A, B, C, D.
Ooh.
All corresponding. What do you think? What are they telling you?
Let's see. I know for sure
the
original definitely wasn't 1 day. It definitely wasn't 1 day.
Well, how do you know it wasn't 1 day?
Because I know that they used to expand it and it would become multiple days. I know that for sure.
Was this part of getting your green card?
I was
American
born
history?
here in America. I didn't need a green card, Jeremy.
I thought that's
But
why.
nice
I
try.
thought that's why we were getting married.
Nice try, Jeremy.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of people in the chat are saying 3 days. A
So-
lot of people are saying D.
I see that.
A lot of people are guessing 3 days.
Okay. So is it A, 1 day?
A lot of people are saying 2 days.
B, 2 days. C, 3 days. Or D, 4 days.
Gosh.
The original,
I'm-
all the way back, very beginning.
I'm gonna go with 3
Three?
days.
You're going with 3?
3 days.
3 days?
3 days.
George, why
Majority
did you
of the
listen?
chat-
Why did you listen
Majority
to the
of the
chat?
they
Why
will
did you listen
not
to
let
them?
me down.
Why?
They will not let me down.
Angela Hobgood has got something on her mind, and so does Sharon. Sharon does too. Holy cow! I'm sorry that you listened to them.
Majority of the chat said
sorry.
3 days.
I'm sorry. You're right. It is
Woo!
3 days. All right, not bad. Not bad. The original
I'm doing the
Thanksgiving.
wave.
The
victory
original
wave.
Thanksgiving was 3 days long.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
You're the best.
Here's what I want to know. Which one of these meats was not served at the first Thanksgiving celebration? Which one of these meats?
The meat.
All right. So A is Arby's.
Okay.
B is swan.
Okay.
C is duck.
Okay.
And D is turkey. So which one of these meats were not served at the original Thanksgiving? A is Arby's.
Okay. You mean roast beef?
Baby, you know I love your roast beef.
Roast beef.
A is Arby's.
Okay.
C is swan.
Okay.
Wait, no, B is swan. C is duck. And D is turkey. D is turkey.
Okay.
So A, B, C, or D? Which one was not?
This is a trick question because 2 of those,
You trying to say two
I
of
think
them?
2 of those meats were not served.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Which ones are you talking about?
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Which ones are? Why do you think I would try and throw you off?
Jeremy's very good, and he tries
Andy
to throw me
says
off all the time.
K King says B. Christine says B.
Was
Philip
there
says
an F?
B.
Barbara said F.
Kim
Was there
says
an
B. Linda says Swan. I don't even remember what letter that was. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with turkey. Turkey.
Turkey for me and turkey for you. The answer is
Neil said pepperoni. That's not even one of the answers. Wasn't even a choice.
well.
I'm gonna
F.
go with turkey.
F is pepperoni. The answer is A. Arby's was not served. And D. There was no turkey either. As far as I know, there was no pepperoni. But
Well, when you say Arby's, do you mean roast beef? Which then can mean beef.
baby, I'm just
Beef
talking about
was
Arby's.
served.
They weren't going through.
The drive-through.
They got the meats. That's okay. That's all right.
We have the turkey.
That's okay. But we got another question.
All right, hit
okay?
me with another trivia question,
All right, this
Jeremy.
one's easy. How many calories on
Okay.
average are consumed per person at a Thanksgiving dinner? Now, you and I, we didn't even eat lunch today, did we?
No, we both forgot to eat lunch. We were just so busy today.
We were.
Isn't that crazy?
We actually were very chill.
we managed to
busy.
feed ourselves for breakfast.
I had an apple and peanut butter.
And then we were just so busy the rest of the day. Like we're like, oh my gosh, we haven't even
Well,
eaten lunch yet.
I did feed you some Oreos,
Yes.
so that's interesting.
Force
Very-
fed.
Yeah.
I was force fed Oreos.
She can't chew for specific reasons. So when I eat an Oreo, this is just all right. So, anyways, so
Back to the trivia question.
how many calories on average are consumed per person at a Thanksgiving dinner?
Okay.
Is
So
it-
when I think, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
When I think Thanksgiving dinner, most people go back for seconds.
On average, per
And
person.
usually on Thanksgiving, people will work up their appetite because they know they're going to eat a big meal. So they skip breakfast.
And then they loosen the belt. Hand goes down the pants.
Everyone comes in prepared wearing turkey pants.
Everybody goes, where's the bathroom?
Stretchy waist.
Where's the bathroom? Hour afterwards, where's the bathroom? I gotta let the Kraken loose.
So I don't know the answer to be exact, but I know that it's more than 2,000.
Well, that's good because
per person.
A is 2,500, which is more than 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
B is 3,000 calories.
Okay.
C is 4,500 calories.
Okay.
D is 5,500 calories.
Ooh, 5,500 might be stretching it.
Like
might
the
be
pants?
going a little overboard.
You just were talking about the stretchy pants.
I'm gonna go. Well, let's see what the chat's saying. I already know what I want to say.
Somebody said it's 3,600. Bugs Adventure said 3,000.
I think I already know what the answer is because I want to double the 2,000 average calories.
So that would be 4,000.
Be 4,000. The closest answer to 4,000 would be 4,500. Am I right?
Are there Albanese gummies
I think
there?
Most of the people in the chat are saying C.
Anne says she just heard 4,500 on the radio, and I'm not sure why they're saying 4,500 on the radio. But Anne says she heard it. Ken says D+. Mike D says XXXXL. The answer is 4,500. Thank you so much, Peg.
Yes,
we appreciate
Peg.
These guys, they're pretty good. They're getting this. But I have a feeling they might be cheating. I knew the chat
wouldn't let me down.
Yeah, but what if they're cheating?
You guys got my turkey back.
What if they're cheating?
I doubt it. And if they are.
Okay, I got one. I got one to throw them off.
Okay.
On record, how much was the world's most expensive Thanksgiving dinner? This is on record. World's most Thanksgiving expensive dinner.
For a family or for
It was we were probably gonna get there if we had to take everybody to out to eat.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume the most expensive Thanksgiving dinner
that was
for
thrown.
A family.
It was the most expensive dinner that was thrown for Thanksgiving on record. Okay. Was it A, 150,000? B,
was this at a restaurant? Or
yes,
at home?
It was actually at a restaurant. It was at Old Homestead Steakhouse. It was actually at a steakhouse. Okay. Does that help?
Yes, it does because
Golden Corral could have been right up there too. we were going to be there anyway.
Certain steakhouses can be very, very pricey.
We were going to end up spending this much at Golden Corral if we didn't get the furnace out. Is it A, $150,000? Is it B, $250,000? Is it C, $500,000? That's $500,000. Or is it D, $1 million? Your salary on any given day.
Jeez, I think.
Could you imagine making $1 million?
I think some of those answers are so outlandish.
Could you imagine, first of all, making $1 million, and then second of all, spending $1 million on one meal?
On one meal.
One meal.
Thanksgiving.
How crazy.
All right, chat. Come on. Let me know what you guys think.
Lori says $456,000, which wasn't even an actual answer there.
Amanda wants to know how many people are eating. We don't know. We're just gonna assume that it's just a family. Like
man, these people are hearing stuff on the radio. And somebody said, my friend lives in New York. By the way, the steakhouse is in New York. So somebody did have some insight. That steakhouse is in New York.
Was it your family?
So A, 150,000, B, $250,000, C, $500,000, or D, $1 million. That's taking tip into consideration as well. Okay. And yes, Sean Goodman just said the Old Homestead New York restaurant. Yes, all right. That's what it is. It's the steakhouse. All right, Sean. It is the steakhouse there. Yes. Flippin' Adventure said, could you even imagine eating $1 million?
My goodness. That's a lot of food.
Making $1 million.
Mike D said it was a famous musician that did that. Show off.
So Daryl says he's heard this story before and he thinks it's B, $250,000.
Gosh, a lot of people are saying A.
Debbie Hayes just said 1 million.
A lot of people are going with A, and I think
Susan just said
the other answers are a little outlandish. I'm going to go with A. Is it A? 150,000.
Oh, George. It was $150,000. Nice job. Nice job.
Yeah, let's
Nice
do the wave.
job.
Victory wave.
Wait, are we doing this together?
Yeah, wait till I go first.
Okay.
Do you know how the wave works?
I'm from America. We don't do waves.
You were born here. I think Americans invented the wave. Ready?
Okay. Was it white nerdy guys that invented it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right, this one will throw these guys off for sure.
Okay.
Without a doubt. When was the world's first Thanksgiving football game?
Football?
The first Thanksgiving football game, which there has been Thanksgiving football on today.
No, football. Football could mean two different things.
You know what? Forget it then. When was let me emphasize, when was the first Thanksgiving NFL game?
There you go.
When was the first Thanksgiving NFL game? Was it A, 1882? Was it B, 1911? Was it C, 1920? Was it D, 1927?
All right, guys, you're gonna have to help me with this one because I'm not a big NFL fan.
Bobby just said it's 1934. Sean Goodman said 1934. Lori said 1934.
A lot of people were like, it was way before I was born.
But 1934 wasn't even an option.
I don't think I was even born.
Mm.
I was swimming somewhere.
Huh. Interesting.
Let's see.
You don't swim.
Yeah, I don't know how to swim.
Were you doggy paddling, maybe?
You were doggy paddling.
Yeah, because I only doggy paddle.
Just keep swimming, swimming.
I only doggy
swimming.
paddle.
It was pepperoni.
It definitely was not pepperoni. Sharon says it's 1947.
Was 1934 even an option?
Nope. But
So
they are throwing it in there.
I wonder, are you guys trying to throw me off like he is? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Let's see. Yeah, Diane, I'm with you, Diane. I don't really watch the NFL either.
Why not?
The Bears.
You
Oh, we just missed a super chat.
know what else we missed?
What?
What we should have done before the whole thing. Keep thinking. What is it? What is it?
Let's see what they're saying in the chat. It's mixed right
They're
now.
saying the 34 or something like
1934 definitely wasn't one of the options, so I can't go by that.
Definitely wasn't.
Just go right there.
Definitely wasn't an option.
I'm seeing a lot of 1920.
You think they're trying to throw you off, or you think they're trying to keep you on?
I think they're trying to throw me off like you.
Do you think they would do that?
Team Jeremy? Yeah. If they're Team Jeremy, yes.
The answer is, what's your official answer?
1920.
You are correct. 1920 was the first NFL Thanksgiving game.
Nice.
That was.
Nice.
Okay, let me throw this at you. You're
Okay.
female, right?
Hit me.
You're female.
Mm-hmm.
Really? You want me to hit you?
Hit me with the trivia question.
Okay, because we don't do that in this country. You're female, hit you. No, that's a no.
It's just an American expression.
Oh, okay. All right. Did you say kiss you?
Remember when Britney sang, "Hit me, baby, one more time." Don't make it awkward, Jeremy. Don't make it awkward.
You are the queen of awkward. All right. The original Thanksgiving celebration.
Okay.
You're female. You have female intuition. How many females were there? Is it A? 3
How many females were
at the celebration?
at the celebration? Okay.
Remember, a lot of people died. Was it A? Baby, a lot of people died. The original Pilgrims, didn't you see my post today? I put on your Facebook and everything. Original Pilgrims, they made more burial spots than they raised huts to live in. So this is maybe a little bit of a trick question. You're going to have to think through this. So to get all the way to the Thanksgiving celebration, was it A, 3 females, B, 5 females, C, 7 females, or D, 10 females? A, B, C, or D? Was it 3, 5, 7, or 10?
Let's see.
3, 5, 7, or 10.
Let's see what the chat thinks.
LB Neal says.
George Mitchell says 10.
I think LB Neal's got a stuttering issue.
Enough with the.
That or he's a dot matrix machine. We're getting spammed by dot matrix right now. So what are you thinking? 3, 5, 7, or 10? A, B, C, or D? What do you think? 3, 5, 7, or 10?
I'm gonna go with a handful of females.
A handful?
A handful.
What
Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A handful of females is probably way too many for one man to handle.
It's another American expression.
How do the Mormons do it? I
5.
will never know. The answer is 1, 2, 3.
Only tree?
4, 5.
Yeah!
Nice. How are you doing this?
I rely on the chat.
So in other words, they're cheating. That's what you're basically
Hey,
trying to
we
tell
don't
me.
have proof of that. Okay,
I think
the chat wouldn't let me down.
They're probably cheating. All right, I'll get them on this one. How many turkeys are prepared for Thanksgiving in America each year? How many turkeys are prepared in America? I'm narrowing it down. In America, and there's a turkey in your fridge right now.
Yeah.
How many turkeys in America are prepared each year for Thanksgiving? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Is it A? Is it?
I can't see the chat.
That's okay. You don't need to see the chat.
I need to see the chat.
You don't need to see the chat. I'm taking the chat away so that I actually have a chance. Is it?
Miss Amanda says too many.
Is it A, 46 million turkeys every year? Is it B, 57 million turkeys every year?
I've heard
Is
this
it
question
C,
before.
68 million turkeys every year? Or is it D, 79 million turkeys every year? A, B, C, or D? 46 million, 57 million, 68 million, 79 million. How many turkeys?
Oh, we're getting a lot of
Turkey for you and turkey for me.
phone a friend.
Let me
Robbie
tell
says.
you something true. Let me tell you something.
That's a lot of leftovers.
Let me tell you something.
I'm gonna go with close to 50,000. 50 million.
How about you go with me? Do you remember when you
I'm
were in
gonna go with
high?
the answer that's closest to 50
How about you go with me?
million turkeys.
In junior high, did people used to say, "Will you go with me?"
No.
Really? That was my thing? Yeah, that's what we all. Will you go with me? I'm going with them. Or will you go with me? That meant you were in a relationship. Will you go?
I thought it was, will you go out with me? Will
I don't
you go
know.
out
Maybe
with me? Or just
where I'm from, it was just.
Or
will you go with me?
Or you just be completely transparent and says, will you be my girlfriend or will you be my boyfriend?
Will you be my
lady friend?
Will you be my she friend?
Yes.
A.
All right, I'm gonna go
A, yes.
With
B, Hale's yes. Or C, I thought you'd never ask.
C. I'm gonna go with C.
Okay.
I thought you.
All right.
Never
So
asked.
your question on the millions of turkeys.
I'm gonna go with 46 million turkeys.
Not bad.
I got it right.
You did, but I think the chat is still cheating. I really do. I think the chat is cheating.
You guys aren't cheating, are you?
I'm pretty sure. Okay, if that's turkeys, then let's talk about pumpkin pies.
Ooh.
Can we do that?
Okay.
How many pumpkin pies?
I do love a good pumpkin pie.
How many pumpkin pies are consumed each Thanksgiving? Is it A? How many did you went with 46 million on turkeys?
Yeah, I would think pumpkin pie is probably double the turkey.
All right, good. I'm glad you think that. Is it A, 50 million?
Because you should always save room for dessert.
Is it B, 100 million? Is it C, 150 million? Or is it D, 200 million on average? Is it
lavender.
A, 50 million, B, 100 million, C, 150 million, or D, 200 million on average?
Oh, wow.
Kathy or Cheryl just said 100 million. I saw that one.
Someone asked
Sharon
regular
said
size or
not
Costco
nearly
size?
enough.
Because Costco, they go big.
Go big or go home, baby.
Mhm,
That's
'cause
what you
size
did.
matters. I gotta sneeze.
All right, ready?
Okay,
Right
I
here,
just stopped
right
it.
here, in my breast.
I just stopped it.
Oh, okay.
I did one of these.
No, here, I got you.
Ty says he's got 3 in his fridge.
You pull away when I put my fingers up your
What?
nose. You stick your fingers
Linda's
up
never
my
had
nose.
pumpkin pie in the UK.
You stick your fingers up my nose all the time, and when I do it, you pull away. Your
I
fingers
don't
are
stick my finger in your nose. I stick my finger in your ear hole. Huge
that
difference.
too.
Huge
Way
difference.
more annoying. I mean, I'm okay with the nose as long as you get something out of there, but the ear. All right, 50 million, 100 million, 150 million, or 200
a lot
million.
of people are saying 50 million.
Tracy hates pumpkin pie.
Tracy says blah
Blah.
blah.
Joanne says 150 million.
Let's go with 50 million.
50 million?
Mm-hmm.
How many pumpkin pies are we going to eat?
My brother's going to make pumpkin pie cheesecake.
Am I going down to Amish country to get pumpkin whoopie pies tomorrow?
I don't think we're going to have time.
I don't know. Yeah, that's right, because we still have to film a gift card video. We still have to do a gift card video.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why we said I'm not going. The answer is 50 million pumpkin pies.
Oh, woohoo!
Nice. Wow, these guys are good. They're
Jazz
cheaters.
Hands.
They're cheaters.
Jazz hands.
They're cheaters, but they're good.
No, they're not cheaters. They're just smart.
I'm surprised you actually, when you did jazz hands, you didn't stick your fingers in my ear. Nice job. All right, so we've talked about what we're least thankful for, and we had a little fun with trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think we should talk about what we are thankful for?
Yes.
All right, let's
definitely want to talk about what we're the most thankful for.
I'm thankful that there's going to be zip up hoodies. And so
I think a lot of our viewers are happy for that too.
There's the link again for zip up hoodies. But what are some of the things you're thankful for?
Some of the things that I'm thankful for is our viewers, everyone that's hanging out with us right now.
It's
definitely
still
thankful for you guys.
Still at this point, it is absolutely shocking that anybody watches, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, in all reality, it's still shocking that anybody watches. Don't you think?
No.
Really?
I think they like to have fun like us.
I'm in awe. And I've been sending you screenshots of some of the people have said, like we get comments sometimes of, you saved my life. We
get a lot of touching comments. We get a lot of touching emails.
I was suicidal. Your humor, it brought me back to a safe place, or I was in the hospital, I wanted to die, and watching you guys brought me back. It gave me hope, and just so many things. And I've told George, multiple times, I was like, look at this. Look, we started this all out as
a hobby.
It was literally just for me to get out of the house and do something. That was all it was. It was just for me to get out of the house and do something. And I tell her, I'm like, look at what the purpose of this has grown to. We actually are helping save lives. And that's an incredible, incredible weight and responsibility. And so it leaves me in complete and total awe.
It does, because we're just ordinary people, and it blows our minds that we're making such a positive impact on so many people that we've never met before. And then when we meet them in person, it's like they know us and we just automatically become family too. So
and we've had so many people message and say, I've adopted you both as my grandchildren, or I've adopted you both as my children, or I just love you so much. You are part of my family. It just blows my mind.
Yes.
It blows my mind. It's so humbling, and it's a huge responsibility. And that's incredible. So that's a huge thing to be thankful for, because without the viewers, there is no viewing.
Right. There is no What the Hills.
Well, there still would be. There'd just be nobody watching. I mean, there's lots of channels out there that the channels exist, but nobody's watching. But without the viewers, there's nowhere near the success that literally just blows our mind.
Yeah, and a lot of times I think when we're not always happy all the time, and we have down days too, and reading you guys' comments, helps us too. So you guys are definitely a blessing. That's for sure.
All right. What else are you thankful for? I want to hear what they're thankful for too.
A lot of people are thankful for their family, their grandbabies, their marriage, being alive and well. One of my former managers always used to say, every day above 6 feet is a good day, or something like that, something along those lines. So definitely thankful for you.
My manager always used to say that the attitude is gratitude. So gratitude is all about your attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's my manager? Oh, I used to say that. I used to say that. Yeah, gratitude is all about your attitude.
Yes.
And so thankful for me. Huh? It just so happens, George, that I'm thankful for you too.
You're my best friend.
Pinky's promise.
You're my best friend.
So I will, without being too sappy, but I've never in my life felt so close to somebody and have enjoyed so much time together as I have with George. So when she goes, "You're my best friend," and she says it in a cartoon voice, we talk in ridiculous voices all the time. And I think that's part of the joy and the thankfulness of her in my life. And because we can do that, she is ridiculously weird. And nobody knows this woman. Nobody truly knows this woman.
My level of weirdness off camera.
Insane. And
he loves it. I think that's what he's most thankful for.
And there's truth to that. And I tell her this all the time. It's like, man, anybody else, and I would have blown them off, and I would have ghosted them, and I would have, I would have had nothing to do with them with some of the weird things she does. And that's reality. I would have never, ever accepted it. And yet with her, I appreciate it. And now
he can't live without it.
I can't live without it.
Now he can't.
The reality is I can't live without it. And so
he'll look at me and he'll say, "Oh my God, you are so weird. I like it."
I tell you, I love it. But I've never been able to be so close with somebody and to build something with somebody. I have employees and I've always had employees. I've had over 1,000 employees. I've hired well over 1,000 employees in my lifetime. Well over 1,000 employees. And I've had 150 plus employees working for me all at one time. And
you've traveled around the world.
I've traveled around the world and I've met so many people. And I've been in Japan, and I've been in South Africa, and I've been in Italy, and I've been in Spain, and I have never ever in my life met somebody like George.
No, well, I can say the same thing where I've never met anyone like Jeremy. I tell him all the time that he's like 6 dudes in one. And that's what keeps it fun. And just out of all the relationships I've been in, I've probably learned the most, and I've loved the hardest with this one right here.
This feels like a moment. No.
Are we hugging?
Yeah, we can hug.
Are we hugging?
Here.
Or shaking hands?
Come here, shake my hand.
Okay, they're watching.
Woo!
With that being said,
wow.
We hope you guys had an amazing Turkey Day, an amazing Thanksgiving. If you didn't celebrate today like we didn't, but you'll be celebrating with your family, whether it's tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday, we hope you guys have a blessed Thanksgiving with your loved ones near and far. With technology, even if they can't be with you to celebrate, you can always video chat and make it memorable that way.
Lori, oh my goodness, Lori's in there. Enjoyed his seminars at Cedarville University. Oh my goodness, Lori, you remember me speaking at Cedarville University. He's a lot of fun. Yes, I've spoken universities and colleges all over the United States. That's crazy.
Taking you back down memory lane.
Yes, very much so. If you're thankful for something, type what the hells. If you're thankful for something today on Thanksgiving, type what the hells. If you're thankful for something on Thanksgiving, what rhymes with Thanksgiving?
Schmanksgiving.
Especially that you're living. If you're thankful for something on Thanksgiving, type what the hell's.
And even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving because you're in a different country, hope you guys have a blessed day. We'll see you next time.
Gift card video coming out Saturday, 5:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Don't miss it. Love you all. Good night.